Welcome, welcome. Let's get on to episode 3 of our Total War playthrough here on a grand campaign, playing as the Russians. And we are playing on hard mode. It's not the hardest, but it's the second hardest. And believe me, it's still hard enough.
Sega.
Especially since we're just finding out that we're about 15 turns in or so, and we're finding out now that the Russians are at a disadvantage coming into the game. Okay, we're on turn 14. The Russians are struggling in this game at the beginning. So this will be very interesting. Today's episode, because we just recently captured St. Petersburg, but Dagestan is doing a number on us in the southwest. So we recently captured St. Petersburg, but old Dagestani down here, they took both of these territories. We captured this one back, but they still hold our Astrakhan starting territory. And we were about to go take it back, but then our good old friends, the Ottoman Empire over here, are eyeballing Crimea, which we left defenseless. We're going to consolidate this army here together, wipe this Ottoman army from the face of the earth, and then push forward. So right now, as far as recruitments, okay, you're recruiting an additional unit. Okay, so that we're not recruiting anything really. This army is just going to hold it here. This army is still pretty solid, and this is going to be kind of our main army here. I'm feeling like we could go ahead and push it to Estonia here, but we're just not sure. You know what? I don't like that priest up there. We're going to send our spy up here too. Espionage. And matter of fact, we might come get this gentleman too over here. This Ottoman Empire gentleman. We don't want him stealing our state secrets. So we're kind of going into Estonia blind here. They could have a massive force here. We'll just have to wait and see. So I appreciate all the views on our episode on this beautiful game last night. I was kind of shocked to see we had like 20-some views just on the live stream alone. So shout out to everybody that joined in yesterday evening. I know it was Sunday evening, so a lot of people got free time to sit and watch crazy guys play crazy games. Oh, we're so goofy. Okay, so we let him take Crimea because we're more concerned with Morocco's been destroyed. And technology. We got some technology going. Okay, we just researched that farm. Let's go ahead with that. I feel like that's going to help us a little bit more. Alright, clear the message board. I've got kind of a pretty good system to this game, at least keeping it a little quicker. Alright, these 4 cavalry and 2 infantry guys are just going to hold the line here. And hopefully we don't lose Kurkask anymore. While this army is going to consolidate. This is becoming a force to contend with now. Especially with the 2 artillery pieces. So next turn we'll take back Crimea. He's got 3 line infantry and an artillery piece. And over here. So remember that. Because when we spawn the next turn, we'll see what kind of garbage he can magically spawn out of a region that can't even spawn line infantry. Alright, over here, I'm feeling a little bit... Okay, first we need to repair St. Petersburg. That's what we need to do. Because out of here we can build some line infantry and we'll upgrade our artillery. And go ahead, build that too. So let's build all that, and Ukraine, just keep that army the way it is. I'm not concerned with him. Now, where is... Oh, we're not going to catch up to that gentleman. So let's just come down here and try to assassinate. Well, I take that back. We're only going to try and assassinate this guy, because this... Holy moly, I've just seen Sweden. Feel like we're not going to do it. Agent detected. Okay, so he saw us. We were going to take Estonia, but looky here. Wow. 3 pikemen. Some line infantry. 4 pikemen, some line infantry. Oof. So he's got about 3 line infantry, 4 pikemen, a couple cavalry, and a couple of artillery units. So if that was consolidated, that'd be a solid force, which this could not defend. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to bypass the taking Estonia for the moment. And we're going to come up here and defeat this army. We were kind of getting on a bit of an offensive roll, but that's okay. And we kind of need some funds at the moment, so let's get some cash for next turn, because I want to build a couple of ships here. Get a bit of a navy going. I feel like we could get some money off of a navy by... Oh yeah, see, Sweden's trade route. Okay, that's the ticket. We're going to put our taxes up this next turn pretty high. Get as much cash as we can for one turn. We'll pull everything back down next turn. And we're going to use it to start building some navy. Because St. Petersburg now is a key area we have to hold. It's our buffer. And this down here... what is the name? Moldavia. Moldavia is going to be another buffer. So, in turn. And if I missed out on any of the chat last night's stream, I apologize. But I have the chat pulled up today, so I'll be able to respond audio, but not text. but I'll see everything anybody chats. When you're small time like me, you gotta moderate and make content. Oh, okay. Look at this army from Georgia. They're starting to get stacked now. Look at that. Okay. Don't worry about that for now. Right now, we're going to save. It's good to save before big battles, especially at the beginning, because it's not easy to recoup your losses if you get blown out the water. Okay, so he wasn't able to magically spawn a bunch of new units. He did get a Janissaries out of the blue, which is kind of odd. Attack! Oh yeah, we've got this guy. Our advantage here is it's not just numbers, because he has a higher quality of units than we do. Our advantage here is us having the artillery with the canister shot at this point. Excuse me, at this point in the game. I'm choking on air. Help! Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to do that to your ears in case you were listening on headphones. Beautiful artwork. Okay, here comes the battle. I want to position my artillery. You want to get it on as flat ground as possible. Right there is gorgeous. Alright, you are the fixed guns, and you are the mobile artillery. And on the flanks, we're going to stack a couple of infantry here right on the flanks, close by. And as far as the musketry go, put them there. Okay, we've got to put these guys on defend mode. Nice. Put our general back here. Okay, you four. So we'll have 2 on each wing. Oh yeah, this is solid right here. So a very large spread out line. Alright, hold on. Pause. Because we are already within range, artillery-wise. So what artillery does he have? He has several infantry units, which a lot of them are these line infantry guys. These Israelis. Those guys are brutal. The Janissaries not so much, because they're melee. He has one artillery piece, but it's a good one. One of the best ones in the game. So we're going to target that. Fire! Okay, I feel like we're skipping. They're kind of underneath a dip here. Okay. Cancel that fire order. Target his line infantry guys. These 3 back here are my concern. These Israelis. Because they are proper line infantry. I'm not concerned about his artillery. He has a bad position for it. Nice. It's not even hitting the unit I target, but it's pummeling this unit in front. Which that might be a good tactic, aim for the one behind. Oh yeah, he's marching ever forward. Now, if we could just get these units in a range of our canister shot, would be gold. Okay, I feel like after this shot, we need to switch to canister shot. Nice, that was a good call. Okay, stop. Switch to canister shot. Alright, he's really pushing on this side, so let's take you two. Let's take you three and kind of wrap you around like this. And hurry up with it. What you want to run order? Okay. Target these melee units. I'm not concerned. The ones on the back we want to save our shot for. Let them come in. Alright, looking good, looking good. You start moving up a little bit. Alright, artillery, fire! Wow. Nice. These over here really overshot big time. Okay, you're looking good. Alright, you need to target about right here. Oh yeah, we're looking gorgeous. Okay. Alright, you're just an armed populace. Stop firing. All units move forward. Okay, I wish you were running. Alright, these guys will shoot this unit in the back. He's on his own against that armed populace, but that's not an issue. Same with over here. Or no, that's an Israeli unit. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright, you two need to charge. Okay, you three. Move you three infantry up, and you just gonna sit back. Fire! Shoot his general. He's in the open. Get him! Here's how we're gonna deal with his pull our skirmishers back here. Well, they're not skirmishers, they're actually just riflemen. But they're not like, I don't know, they're just the cheap burden. Alright, enemy general down. So now, take all 6 of our melee units here and get them into position. Because here's what we're going to do. We're going to mass on this artillery unit and completely decimate him. No mercy. No surviving. The artillery units, we have got to be complete in our destruction with them. We don't want them coming back against us. Okay, now you all need to start running. And once they all get into position, they converge. Matter of fact, we'll bring the general up. They're pooping their pants right now. Oh, that's utter annihilation. Alright, come on, General Unit. Chase them down. No survivors. Is that guy trying to revive? Okay, we've completely annihilated that artillery unit. Nice. Victory! Smash 'em. We have retaken Crimea, my friends. Absolutely. Boy, I've never been more excited to be a Russian in my life. Alright. Total destruction. Alright, repair. And missile cavalry, interesting. Okay. Yeah, we don't even need to heal anybody. They're all good. If we can get a little bit of defense here, then we can push this army back over to the east. Because what I'm thinking is to form a new army for the west. Where did that Swedish army go? Okay, you know what? They're playing games with me. Here's how we're going to solve this. We needed to get a navy going. Put our taxes back down. Promote growth. And what units can we build out of here? Only fixed artilleries. So we need to build an ordnance factory here. And if we had a couple of line infantries, it would really help defend right here. But I'm not concerned about that right now. Let's go ahead, while we're strong, we might go ahead and take out Finland. Because he would have to either A, do a naval invasion, or B, come all the way around in order to capture that. Estonia, let's see what we got going on over here. Okay, as far as you're concerned, get rid of that priest. Ah. Fail. A funny thing I noticed is, I've played this game a lot before, but it never gave me any of the achievements on Steam. But then last night we were playing, and an achievement popped up. I was like, what? It was kind of odd. Okay, I think we can start working on... What is that going to allow me to build? Nothing new. Yes, let's get the Opera House. And next turn we'll make sure to... Yeah, we're okay with that. Alright. Trade routes. France? Perfect. France likes us. We didn't even have to pay to get that. And Spain, how about you? Okay, Spain. Let's give you military access and the farming technology for the trade agreement. Perfect. Ha ha ha. We are now trading with France and Spain. However, I feel that we don't have any navy, so okay, they're transported overland. That's what it says, but it's kind of ganky. Because really our trades are right here. Hence why the Ottoman Empire is just raiding our supply lines. But we still get a trickle in. You can kind of see. Well, it's not really updating right there. Okay, intern. Sorry, I tend to ramble. Okay, buildings constructed. Thank you very much. Austria and France are now at war. Okay, don't care about that. Alright. Crimea, Crimea, Crimea. What if we leave this artillery piece and... Dude, I feel like these infantry are the ones that are really pulling through for us lately. Okay, 1 artillery and 5 infantry units. We're going to leave here to defend Crimea. And the 2 mobile artillery, 1 infantry, and the 4 riflemen, we're going to go to take back this Astrakhan, along with whatever units you can push out. Let's see, what about that navy? Okay, still another turn before we could build another 6 rate. So, if that's the case, give me another rifleman. And the cavalry and the riflemen will go attack over here. The 2 infantry will hold them here to defend. I'm not sure where that army from Georgia is at. They were right here. Wait, let me zoom in, sorry. They were right here and now they disappeared. Oh, they're probably all in here. Okay. See, there's some Dagestan unit over there. Okay. Alright, you stay here. Keep an eye out for counter-espionage. Moscow, build. Oh, I'd like to build that. The Royal Observatory. We need to save up for that. That is key. Alright, let's try and assassinate one more time. Got him! Got him! Get out of here. Ugh. Now we should bring our priest up or build a school here. Which, how long till next turn? Okay, 3 more turns we'll be able to build a church here. Okay, there's this army here. We'll completely destroy him piecemeal. That's good too, because we can take out his artillery and single line infantry. Sweden is like... See, at the moment, amongst our 3 main enemies, Sweden seems to have the, amongst all of our enemies right now, Sweden has the best technology at the moment. So we've got to watch out for them. They're the most advanced at this moment. We got lucky taking St. Petersburg because his forces were stationed outside the city. And we were able to take the city, consolidate, and then take his army that was out in the countryside. Alright, these 3 artillery is perfect right on the crest of the hill. Let's put you off to the side in the woods. This cavalry unit's going to be our go-to for taking out his artillery completely. And matter of fact, let's put this general over on this flank. Perfect, okay. Okay, fire. Okay, we're gonna move up a little bit. Alright, he's coming towards us. Let's move our general up, along with our other cavalry unit. We can kind of... Between our general unit and our cavalry, we might be able to pinch his artillery. For the moment, we'll have our artillery fire on it. Keep it busy. Keep it pinned there. We might even get a shot off. Or one of his units down. Took out one guy. Nice, okay. Now target his line infantry. So we slowly... Once his infantry gets to the point of no return, and we engage it, these 2 cavalry units will swoop in and annihilate this artillery unit. Preferably at the same time. Okay. Stop firing. Put on a canister shot and wait. Wow, the general cavalry unit is so slow. Just taking pot shots at these guys. Let's move these guys up here to counter. Start flanking a little bit. I know it seems overkill, but I'm going for the complete destruction of these 2 enemy units. Okay, speed you up. You 3, fire. Speed you up. Nice. Okay, stop firing. All line infantry engage. Okay, we've got him on the run. Now we've got to take out this artillery. Oh, he just used his shot. Perfect. All the line infantry will engage. Now it's just a matter of fast forwarding. we'll continue. Alright, the artillery's completely wiped out. As is this unit, will be completely wiped out. So we're going to totally finish him off. Leave no survivors. That's why cavalry is so good. It's good to finish off enemy units. Don't let them go back and heal up and come back to fight you another day. Just completely annihilate them. That was a good victory right there. Nice and clean. Preferably if I had a second cavalry, it would have been smoother because I wouldn't have even risked the general at all. And our general is getting some traits now. +4 morale. Oh yeah, he's doing excellent. Okay. So, yeah, right now, next turn build another 6 rate. And then we might start building some brigs, which is another fighting ship. This army's going to come over here to punish Dagestan for taking one of our territories. And we need to start working on a force to fight the Turks over here. Because, man, they keep... I got a feeling that first army they sent in was just a tease. And they're about to send in like a full stack. Don't ask me how I know that. It's just the way this game is. And playing on a little bit harder difficulty, there's no telling what is in store for us. We got our first boat. Yes! So build another 6 rate. There's his stack right there. 2 line infantries, 4 pikemen, 2 cavalries, and a fixed artillery. So this is going to be a key battle that we have to win here. First, let's take our spy. I want to see what kind of forces is over in Estonia. Along with this, they're good for scouts. Okay, Turkey, we have time on Turkey. Or the Ottoman Empire, I apologize. So let's get this force over here to get our land back. Right here, we need to recruit another rifleman. So right here, we're going to have after this turn, no, we're gonna, every rifleman that we build here is gonna defend here. So we're gonna put these 2 armies together, and that's gonna be our force to attack Dagestan. Which, how much to heal this army? Perfect. They will heal en route. And this force here, you're good there. We are getting short a little bit on money. Okay. So trade is not going too good for us right now, which is a key issue. Okay, we're going to engage this group right here. Let's save. And this is a big fight right here. This is key that we win this fight. They put us as balanced, but I think we have the upper hand. We've got 5 line infantry. They're not full health, but our army isn't full health, but we have a solid formation. Hey, what's going on, bruh? You got like 3 fronts? Yes, it is. Playing as the Russians, my friend, I do have 3 fronts. It is ridiculous. I didn't realize how difficult this was going to be until we got started. We have the Ottomans to the southwest, Sweden to the northwest, and Dagestan and Georgia in the southeast. They can't stand our guts. But right now, I think we have it somewhat under control. This is going to be a key battle, though. If we can get this, I think we'll have Sweden under control here. This terrain is garbage. Wow. Okay, let's come over here with the artillery. We're going to have to pull back here and just let the enemy come to us. Due to our lack of cavalry, I don't see us being very offensive here. Okay. Target that cavalry unit there, come on. I've got to remember, he has a lot of pikemen. So, being that he has a lot of pikemen, his objective is going to be to rush my artillery. So, one of these line infantry is really just going to have to be on standby. Okay, we might get a canister shot on this guy. Right there, fire. Fire! Fire! Okay, don't fire them. They've got him under control. The artillery didn't fire fast enough. Where's this other? Okay, this cavalry I think is his general unit, isn't that cavalry? Where's his artillery? Probably behind there. Yeah, our line infantry really held their own right there. They didn't take any damage. Wow. Let's pull that general unit back. This cavalry, we might try a sneaky maneuver to take out their demi-cannons. Yeah, that's definitely his command unit because he keeps coming in and out of range. And the harder difficulty, they tend to do that. Because if you target him, he'll turn around. He's turning around. Catch up on the chat while he's... Dang, this is a close one. I don't know why AI tried to cavalry charge right away. I know. Sometimes it does that, even if it's just like one single unit. It gets really problematic when they do like 5 cavalry units charge all at once. That is difficult because you might not have your formation set up yet. Okay. Come on, artillery. Target his cavalry unit. Take him down. Sometimes you can get a lucky shot. Okay. Switch to canister shot. Alright. He's coming up with all these pikemen. 1 line infantry. I'm not sweating the line infantry. The pikeman is the one that has me a little bit nervous because... Oh, and he's got another one. Look at that cheeky, sneaky unit over here. There, right down the middle. Okay, you... Nice, nice. We are decimating that unit. Okay. Target here. Get a shot right down the middle. Pull you back. Ooh, a shot right here would be perfect. I could get both of these units in the crossfire. Shoot! Come on, artillery. Fire! Nice. That was good. Okay. Let's target this line infantry over here. Both of you fire on him. Okay, he's swooping around trying to get our general. I am like razor focused on this fight. Okay. You two. Come up here. You engage here. Pull this cavalry over here. And general unit on that side. We've got that side under control. He's buckling. Take him down. Yeah, you better run out of there with your long sticks. Get them pikes out of here. This is a gunfight. This is a proper shootout. Uh-oh, he's coming in with his cavalry unit. Okay, stop firing right there for a minute. Alright, you two, engage melee, take out that unit. Chase him down. Pull the general back. Artillery, fire! This line infantry over here, they've reformed. Okay, stop firing. You just... Perfect. Matter of fact, take some shots at that unit that's running away. Nice turn of the units, thank you. And he's got a fresh unit coming up. Watch the left as you know. It's over, right? It is over. Where did this... Oh no, that's not fresh. He just You reform here. That cavalry unit's taking that down. Alright, stop firing. Canister shot. Target. Okay, I'm not sure why they haven't beaten this unit back yet. Here's what we're going to do. Charge! And move up. Oh, we're charging uphill. Green against the blue. Stab him. Nice. Beautiful uphill charge. Okay, we're going to pull these line infantry up here to target our two cavalry units are just finishing off his units. Now we're going to work our way to take out that cannon. So we can fast forward this part right here. Let's get all of our infantry lined up here. Okay. Try to run down as many of his units as we can. Matter of fact, you're a little bit faster. So we can take out some of him. Alright, let our infantry rest for a minute. See, he positioned his artillery in a terrible spot. It's in this little gully here. Oh. We're definitely going to continue. So we're running down his units now. Oh yeah, he's running for his life. You don't need to do this when you're engaging a city, because all the units die when you win, but an open field battle, they can retreat and run away. Okay, you target him. Nice, nice. That was glorious. They would have retreated by now. Right, in real life they would have. In real life they'd be running scared. But we destroyed all but 2 units, if I'm not mistaken. Smoked! That was beautiful. Turn my mic off just for a second, get a quick drink of water. Oh yeah, that was glorious battle. Glorious battle. Okay. Where did he run to? Oh, down here. Those are the only units that survived. So here's what we're going to do. Auto calc that. 18 cannon and 3 cavalry. He still had something survive. Amazing. A few cavalry. Okay, let's take you. Defeat. The auto calc's so funny. It's okay, I didn't care about that fixed cannon. We'll finish that unit off. We actually have... single infantry over here. Do a little bit. Oh, okay, okay. That's just a couple units. We really need to heal this army, though. And it's going to cost 2,500. So let's do bit by bit. Let's first heal the artillery. And the... Okay, so we'll just heal the artillery first. And make sure our... Perfect, okay, enter. Nice, that was a beautiful fight. Clear them out. They are a long way from home. We're going to definitely have to continue. Oh, absolutely. This is absolutely a continuation on that fight to eliminate them. Okay. He has a 5th rate, a 6th rate, and a sloop. Retreat. That's okay. We're going to get some navy built up here. Because I think that's going to be a key in messing with Sweden. Okay, get rid of that cannon. Thank you. Okay, maybe not. The auto-calc is just not desirable in this game. Finally. Okay, you return to Moscow. Technology advance. Okay, we need to upgrade our college before we can do that. Yeah, do the farm upgrade. Okay, we need to start upgrading our farms. Okay. Our army here, keep recruiting riflemen. I need to defend this area. We're going to return to beat up on Dagestan, them jerks. Take our territory from us early on. Okay, Ottoman Empire is still kind of being quiet over here, which is good. Give us time to consolidate and work on Sweden. Working on our navy. Okay, what does he have in Estonia? Nothing. Ooh. Okay. We can take that position with simply some infantry. Let's build a couple of these cheap guys here. And we'll move 3 of these guys to take that position. I feel like we could do it. We'll just bring that whole army down here. This St. Petersburg will be safe as long as we keep taking out these units over here. I'd like to heal, but let's take this unit out first. Okay, why are you not engaging? Because you're out of move points. Alright, let's use the cavalry then. We are really out of move points. Okay. We'll have to take him out next turn. So save what money we have. That was kind of a quick turn. That's okay. Bye. Have a good one. All right. See you later, friend. Appreciate it. Yeah, considering the time right now, we might go ahead and call it a stream. But we're still okay for a little bit. Okay. Who are you attacking? way up there. I'm telling you, Dagestan is just... They are really putting a hamper on us. Let's build a trading port here. Because we're going to get rid of the trading port down there. I don't like the trading port down there. And he went all the way up here. Alright, that's it. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Good grief. Alright, Moscow is going to start recruiting a new force here to take on the stinking Dagestans that are wrecking us. And we might cut them off here by taking this city here. This army is totally healed up too. Alright, you're running away. You pull back here. This army is going to take Estonia, which still only has 2 units in it. So this army will pull back here. And the Navy, we have 2 6 rates, which might just have to do it for now. We'll see. Alright. We'll be able to build another one next turn. And when this trading port opens up, that's going to give us a lot of options. Because we'll really be able to focus our Navy up here. And not so much down at the bottom there. Yeah, you can take that port, I don't care. We're about to get rid of that port anyway. We're about to turn it into a shipyard or fishing village, maybe. Building sabotage. So we have a saboteur over here. So he has 2 units here. We're going to take Estonia. And you, let's put you right here. Either army, if they come here or over there, our Navy here can swoop in and intercept them. Perfect. And Moscow is working on building up a force here in order to retake this region from the stinky Dagestan people. Jerks. Alright. So we've got 2 battles this turn. Here and Estonia. And defensively, we're looking okay. This building here, I'm not concerned with it. Matter of fact, we're going to take you and just station you on there. We'll probably destroy you next turn because next turn we'll have this trading port. And we'll turn that into a fishing village. Okay, so we're going to save. And we're going to have 2 battles. First one's easy. Let's get that out of the way. Estonia. He's got 2 cavalry and 3 armed populace, which are weak. He has no artillery in this fight. We have the major upper hand right here. Gorgeous. Okay. So our 2 fixed artillery. Oof. I'll tell you what, the Russians, not only do they have a hard time with the starting diplomacy and the way everything is, but the terrain in these Russian areas are brutal. How about having a clear sight on the walls, on the city walls? Okay, this is our only option here that's even remotely visible to the city wall. Oof. Oof. Right here. Okay, this is our best bet, I think. Let me check back over here real quick. That is terrible. It's like this. They have a perfect hill, which isn't a problem with mobile artillery, but alas, we do not have mobile artillery in this fight. We only have fixed artillery. So we're going to have to place them way over here. And that is the only way we can even remotely be able to see that city. Let's place you here, and you 3 here. And this artillery is going to have to fire on this wall as best we can. Perfect. Okay, so even though it's out of range, we can still engage the wall. So we're going to break the wall down here. And go ahead and start moving our infantry up. Okay, armed citizenry. So here's the deal. The best bet here is to just bust all 3 of our melee infantry in there to fight that cavalry, because I don't think we'll be able to draw him out, especially not with our artillery being so stuck in the position they are. So we can kind of bait him to come out. We've got that wall busted down, so artillery stop firing. Okay, hold on. He's coming out with his infantry. You stop firing. I think he's charging us. Fire! Alright, melee. Told you to stop firing. Run, please. He is putting a hack rate on our riflemen. Oh yeah, you're dead now. These Swedish horsemen should have watched their back. That's what happens when you charge out the city gates. You don't know what you're going to get surrounded with. He almost broke our riflemen too. Holy moly. We got there just in the nick of time. That was a smart maneuver on his part. He saw our riflemen were all alone out here. Just when you think you figured the game out, they surprise you. Alright, we've got him under control. So all units move up. Yeah, he's completely broken. 2 units left. He's got nothing. There's no point in you 2 firing. Alright, so he's got his bodyguard and 3 armed citizenry. If we can draw them out the city the broken wall here, this is going to be a much easier fight. So the goal here is to have our riflemen engage and kind of draw them out to the open. They're out of range a little bit. Right there. So now you pull back, and all three of you surround. Is he coming out? Hold on, you hold back. Oh, he's making a drastic mistake here. He's pulling right out into our trap. Alright, you pull up. Put some rifle fire in the hole there. You two. Straighten up. Sieges are a little tricky. Come on. Come on. You know you want to come out here. We move our riflemen up a little bit, they might be more enticed to come out. Speed this up a little bit. It looks like they're just going to keep shooting at them. Will they eventually decide to come out? Let's come a little closer here. See if they want to engage melee. Here's what we might do. If we get this unit whittled down, we'll charge in there. Charge! Okay, pull back. Yeah, he's completely broken. Now we'll have to do the same thing. Whittle him down. Rifleman whittle him down to about half of his units. And then we'll charge in mass. What am I talking about? We've got this in the bag. All units charge. What does he see from his perspective? Just a mass of Russian soldiers coming in the breach. Running for their lives. They're actually standing ground for a minute. That's funny. A sea of green behind them. Oh, there's his general unit. He's coming in for the fight. Yeah, you can toot that horn all you want. You're going down. Don't ask me how this other unit's still alive. They have... What does he have? Oh, we just killed his general too. It's down to the command unit now. Man, you guys need to get in here, get in this fight. There you go. Run away, run away! 3 surviving members. Victory! Oh, we are rocking and rolling now. I'm hoping to get another episode of this game in later today. More towards the evening, I think. We have captured Estonia. And the Russian Empire is expanding. Albeit this Dagestan cutting a swath right through the middle of our country. Oof, we have got to put some more emphasis on putting them in check. Okay, Sweden has a few forces up here. We'll keep these guys stationed here. We'll repair that next turn. We do have a city wall here, which is nice. That's going to make it easy to defend. Alright, let's pull this spy up here. So, Courland actually is unfriendly. Let's open negotiations and let's make them friendly. Perfect, he gave us gold too on top of it. Historical grievances. Which, they are allied with Poland-Lithuania. Which we are actually allied with. So why not ally with them too? Perfect. Okay, so our alliances are with Poland, Lithuania, their protectorate of Courland, and we are at war with a lot of people. I don't know why we're at war with Great Britain. I have no idea. They just declared war on us for no reason. We really only were fighting the Ottomans, the Swedes, Dagestan, and Georgia. So, a good thing to do would maybe try to appease Great Britain somehow by offering peace. Okay, they rejected our initial offer of peace. However, we can tease them with social contract and military access. Okay, they rejected that. Well, too bad, you're too expensive. Okay. Looking good, looking good. With that, we can actually build another 6 rate. And have you build a... No. We need more Perfect. Next turn we'll have 2 artillery and 5 of this infantry. And that might be enough. It's going to have to be enough. 2 artillery and 5 infantry to take out these guys. We'll have to build more artillery next turn. Alright, up the taxes. Sorry, my friends. We need tax money to build a force to take this out. And next turn we'll repair this building and build a couple more artilleries for our army out of Moscow in order to reclaim this region, which is Kazan. And this turn we still have this fight to take on. So let's save right there. We're going to take back this Astrakhan territory. Yes! Okay, Dagestan has made a mistake. My friends, they have made a grave error. They left a weak force here, and they put a large portion of their army north of us. So we'll be able to... This is under control. We've got this. Alright. Astrakhan, I choose you. We're taking back... This is one of our starting territories that we lost. So we're going to do this battle, take this region back, and then we'll end the live stream for today. And hopefully later we'll put up another one. Because I have a couple of things I need to take care of. I might come right back, but we'll see. We'll see what the time is. I also have a lot of other content that I'm working on doing. Instead of doing recorded episodes, I've just been going live during my recordings on any game I'm playing. So I find it a lot bit more enjoyable that way. Plus I love having chit-chat with people. Alright. I can't remember if he had artillery or not. No matter. Alright, put you infantry here. You 3 on this side. This is going to be our heavy side here. Alright, general unit here. You 2 over here. And all of our cavalry over here. Perfect. Okay, so he has gone with a strange formation over here. So let's change up a little bit here. We need to change. Put the general on the hill here. The artillery over here. And matter of fact, we actually might swing our cavalry over here onto this side. Yes, that would be a lot smoother here. Okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to pull him here. Yes, this is going to work. I see his cavalry coming around for a rush. And by moving our melee infantry a little bit differently here, we'll have the Korotskis, which are melee units. Alright, cavalry, you need to hurry up. Alright. Perfect. You will protect the flank. Okay. Go ahead and charge. Don't fire at will. No, don't fire. Okay, perfect. That worked out good. Our melee infantry targeted his cavalry unit here. So they'll be able to hold him off. And he had a general in there? You fool! You just lost your general. He made a grave mistake right there. His morale is extremely broken. Alright, artillery. Fire! Fire! What's he have? Okay, those light infantry are the ones I'm concerned about. Just keep targeting these. Okay, this is definitely going to be a wraparound here. You two. Fan out. Classic witch formation. Melee infantry right there. You two spread out a little bit. Fan out. Double step, let's go. Get our general over here. If we get him to crash in right here, it'd be perfect. Okay, hold back the artillery for a moment. Cavalry, position yourself over here. Now, we don't have to annihilate his forces, but we just have to... Alright, you two engage. He's doing that song and dance. Target, wait for it. Wait for the line infantry. Wait for it. Wait for it. Fire! Perfect. Alright, keep targeting that line infantry. Alright, you move in for the kill. You two fan out. Cavalry, get ready for your charge to break that unit. Because our artillery cannot reach that unit. Alright, cannons fire down the middle. Perfect. Alright, cavalry, charge. Infantry, charge. Artillery, stop firing. Not so funny now, huh? You're getting surrounded. Bet you weren't expecting all them artillery or cavalry to come out of nowhere. Should have watched your back. Run him down. That's alright. Smashed that battle. Completely annihilated them. That's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, right now, and we only lost 85 men. He made a mistake here, leaving that army exposed up there. You, my friend, have made a grave error. Okay, now we can do some consolidation on our forces. Alright, we're going to repair that. He did upgrade the road for us, which I appreciate. Alright, next turn, build artillery here and repair the 2 regions we just conquered. Our only main concern right now is this army from Dagestan that's way in the back of our country back here. But you shouldn't march on Moscow. And this army is in desperate need of healing. However, we are quite short on funds at the moment. But if we can get this trade route open, close the one down here and open this one, I feel like our trade would start bringing in some money. Especially considering we're about to have a navy. Because our trade, technically, we're on screen. See, our path is open with Courland and Poland, Lithuania. So now that our trade route's open, we also can start upgrading our trade buildings. Which all we have right now is fur, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, what was that? Okay, repair you. Okay. Perfect. So we're going to save right there. Save. And come back for the next episode. That was beautiful. We had some gorgeous battles on that episode. Peace and love, and I will see everybody on the next one.